Allah bak. Ne haber?
Bu nereden geldi?
Vallahi uçtu kaçtı bir şeyler yaptı herhalde. İlerlemek için diğer oyuncular bekleniyor diyor.
Bende demiyor.
İlerliyor mu sende?
Hayır. Bende hikaye animasyon olarak hareket ediyor. Devam konuşuyoruz şu an.
Bende konuşmuyor. ESC'ye bas bir.
Basıyorum.
Bas. Bırak kapat. Yok hala konuşmuyor bende. Ya of. Çevrim içi menüye de tıklanmıyor. Konuşması bitti mi? Ha bana şimdi şey geldi. Kafam buluyorsun benimle iyi görünüyorlar Lavan. Sen de burada mı?
Evet, aynı
Ha
yerdeyiz.
o zaman ben bir önceki şeyi göremedim. Konuşmayı.
Hı.
Kafamı kafamı buluyorsun diyelim ya. Ne diyor bu? Kafayı yemiş.
You want to go shopping for new sneakers now? Is this some kind of joke or?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Kafayı sıyırdı karı.
The one, you said.
Ha?
Ah, shit.
Ya ne atlıyorsun?
Luan, it's not a sign of weakness to say you were worried. Can you at least tell me where we're going? Aren't a lot of shoe stores open in the area, I bet.
There's a place. Some of my old stuff might still be there.
I thought all your stuff was at the fisheye. But I guess that's not where we're going.
Just shut up and follow me.
Kafayı yedi ya.
Tam bekle. Onu mu takip edelim yoksa su yan göreve mi bakmaya gidecek?
Ama gitti. Bir daha şey yapabiliyor muydu onu?
Bilmiyorum. Normalde işte yayına kadar yapman lazım. Yazıyordu internette.
Neyine kadar?
Yani yayın şu an yaptığımız görev var ya.
Evet.
En son oraya kadar. Ondan sonra yapılamıyor diyordu da. Ben bir gidip bakacağım.
Tamam bakalım ben de.
So, is Frank happy I gave him control of the tower?
I didn't have a chance to talk to him yet.
I hope it was worth it.
'Cause you lost your chance to find Mia?
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll figure this out.
Ayakkabı
Now,
diyor,
let's just
hala
get my
ayakkabı
sneakers
diyor.
back.
Back? Were they stolen? Luan, if you knew where your things were, why haven't you gone back to get them before now?
Askeri teknolojiler çok önemli. Değerli hepsini almamız lazım.
Şimdi iki tane seçenek var. Bir tanesi şu an olduğumuz yerin altında Easter egg var. İkincisi tam şu karşımızdaki binada yan görev olabilir eğer yapabiliyorsak.
O zaman karşımızdaki binaya gidelim.
Tamam, buraya daha sonra geliriz o zaman. Bak
Atladım. Hangi bina?
şu. Yani bu hatırlıyorum. Yoksa soldaki miydi? Umarım burasıdır. Heh, buymuş. Burasıymış. Geliyor. Oklar için teşekkürler. Olabilir. Gel, görev burada.
Geliyor. Dur şunların notunu al. Dayı kim?
Hi, Aiden.
Hay Aiden diyor. Sen beni
Welcome,
nereden
Aiden.
tanıdın dayı?
Hi. Do we know each other?
You could say that. Been here and there, heard this and that. You can do amazing stuff. Almost like Kyle Crane.
Aa. Ne bileyim.
Kyle Crane. A friend of mine mentioned that name once. Who is he?
You mean, who was he? Kyle was a hero. He was going to save Haran. But sometimes, even the greatest heroes stumble. And don't get up again. But the fact we're talking now, it's essentially thanks to him. Let's focus on the bright side of the situation.
Bu kadar.
What else have you heard about me?
Quite a lot. You see, each action you perform affects the people around you. Your every decision has an impact on this world. Ever heard of the so-called butterfly effect?
Kelebek hayır.
No, unfortunately, I haven't.
No worries. I will describe it briefly. This phenomenon finds vivid representation in the example of a butterfly, whose flapping wings in one location can result in a certain effect, such as a tornado, in a completely different place. Every time you flap your wings, Pilgrim, you can cause a tornado. Keep this in mind when making your decisions.
Who are you exactly?
Codename Liquidator. From the B613 region.
How did you get in here? Are you a night runner?
I'm not, although I have always appreciated them. They were the good spirits of Villador. They did their best to rebuild the city, until the carnage of the VNC tower stopped them. So many died, or went into hiding, or broke down completely.
Like Frank?
Yes. Poor Frank. Everything got ruined so suddenly. Just like humanity under the epidemic. But Aiden, always try to be positive about the world. A piece of advice, if you will. It's going to be easier for you this way. I am looking at you right now, and I am filled with hope about how this story will end.
What are you even doing here?
I came here from the LDPD looking for a fugitive, just like Max Walker did from the TEC.
A fugitive? Here?
Yes. I'm looking for a wanted criminal, a certain Margarita Connor.
Can I help you in some way?
No thanks, I can handle it. I always do.
I see. I'll be honest with you. This is quite an unusual meeting.
Unusual, and it could be usual.
It's time for me to go. Look after yourself.
Time. Yes. I've already forgotten about that variable. Quasi and Sick must be waiting for me now.
Who?
Other LDPD officers. Goodbye, Aiden.
Goodbye, what's your name?
Cayetan. Call me Cayetan. That code name, the Liquidator, sounds weird when spoken out loud. And there, I've left something for you.
Heh, ben de bunu istiyordum.
Ne bıraktın dayı?
And how did that get... Wait, what the...
Kemal. Yani bu görevde sadece sen mi?
Heh, ben bilmiyordum. Ben bunu istiyordum. Bu silahı.
Yükseltmeler mevcut.
Bunun şey özelliği var. Kırılmaz özelliği var. Ayrıyeten yok hatırlamıyorum. Gel gidelim. Şu karşıdaki binada üfleyen şey var ya. Oraya doğru gidelim. En tepeye çıkartacak mı acaba? Çıkartmadı. Beni takip et. Bu yok. Çıkmadı. Çıkar diye düşündüydüm de.
Nereye attın?
Buraya girek.
Ana. Ananı. Ben nasıl çıkacağım lan? Kanca atabileceğim bir yer var.
Geliyorum. Arkanda.
Kanca gene gitmiş. Allah'ım be.
Gel. Neredesin? Hı. Bakalım. Ne oldu?
Yan
Geliyorum.
yürümeyi açtığım şeye lanet olsun. Tam tırmanacağım, yan yürüdü.
Ben de öldüm.
Allah'ın cezası ya.
İşte o sıkıntı.
Keşke açmasaydım ya. Lanet olsun buna. Bu ne böyle? Kafasına göre yürüyor. Lan neredeyiz biz?
Saw him following
Burası
me
neresi?
again. I'd put an arrow through his eye. What does your brother think? I don't want to upset him. Sometimes life is so
O şey göstereyim mi? Easter egg'i. Yani bir tane ne bileyim. Seni bir odaya götürüyor işte. Stüdyonun yaptığı diğer oyunları falan gösteriyor. Gibi.
I hate
Belki
it.
zaman gidecek.
Tamam. Şimdi nereye gidiyoruz?
Lavana.
Tamam.
Yoksa başka.
Fark etmez. Vallahi
Hikaye sarıyor ama istersen lavana da gidelim. Yarın şey yapalım. Yan evde.
olur.
Yarın gündüz girebilir miyiz?
Gireriz. Ben evdeyim. Ama uyanır mıyım bilmiyorum. Onu söyleyeyim.
Ben o zaman uçuyorum.
Tamam.
Kanka parası.
Nasıl gitmiyor?
Allah belanı versin. Allah. Gitmiyor. Oranın tepesine nasıl çıkacağız?
Ben de onu düşünüyorum.
I keep telling everyone we should be getting ready for winter.
are withering,
Gel gel.
and I don't know what
O
to do about
siyasi
it.
kulesin tepesine çıktık tekrar. Ya gel, biraz yakınız. Gel benimle.
Electricity in the air.
Is that even possible?
Şimdi buradan çıkmanın yolu yok. Su binadan çıkacağız. Bizim bina, gittiğimiz bina nerede? Siyasi binası. Ha burada. Normalde ben buradan gitmeyi istemem ama hızlı olsun diye buradan götürüyorum.
Guy was smashed. Then it turned out he was one of those guys who knew his way
Not
around the
what?
dark zone. A crystal prince, eh? I hate the nouveau riche.
Bak burası bizim sayenizde böyle.
Normalde burası kısa yol. Ben binadan gitmeyi tercih ederdim. Binanın dışından parkur yaparak. Ama uzun süre işte.
Asansörde şey yazmıyor.
Ne?
Kaçıncı katta olduğumuz.
Sıfırdayız işte. Gidiyoruz.
Kapısı kapanmamış.
Ben de
Buraya
kapanmış.
çarpar mıyız acaba?
Ost. Bir dakika sivrisineği öldürdüm. Bekle.
Cesedini bir yere yapıştır, diğerlerine ibret olsun. Oyun bug'a girdi lan, içerisine girdi.
Geldim.
Hoş geldin.
Ne
Ben de
oldu be?
oyun bug'a girdi, şey gözüküyordu şöyle ne denir ona? Yapıların içi gözüküyor.
Ha.
Ay şimdi kapalı. Ve kapı da şeydi bende, açıktı zaten.
Hep de sana denk geliyor.
Vallahi.
Biz nereye gidiyoruz?
Senin en fazla duran silahın kaç oluyor şu an?
Bakayım. ...231.
231. Ben de
Senin.
o şey balta mı ne o?
Bakayım. Evet balta. İşaret attı bir balta.
Hmm.
Onun
Bende
altında
de o aynısı var 239 ama ben ilkinden niye demeyiz fazla bilmiyorum.
bilmem.
Şey de yok, upgrade de yok. Herhalde şans.
Olabilir.
Ya ben daha çok yay kullanmak istiyorum da mesela savaş içince 3 adetinde geçiyordu değil mi? Şey yapsam mesela sadece yay ve katanayı bulundursam envanterde 4 slot
Olur.
var ya, ikisini bulundursam ikisi boş kalsa ama yerden bir şey olunca direkt oraya geliyor ya, onu engelleyebiliyor muyum?
Bilmiyor.
Gelin.
Bir de ben buraya ineceğim.
Neden?
Oraya yetmez.
Direkt ben şeye de o tepeye mi ineceğiz?
Tepeye gel, inhibitör var.
Inhibitor container detected.
Şu inhibitör bulundu diyor ya.
Inhibitor container
O
nearby.
sesi çok güzel. Askeri teknik. Çok önemli. O kadar yeteri kadar önemli. Yani
Evet. Bekle, bir tane daha var. Tam altımızda. Hı.
zar zor
Ama
döndüm de.
zaten içeri gireceğiz. Görevi alak. Sonra içeri girek.
Lavan ne haber Lavan? Buldun mu ayakkabıların, kıyafetleri?
See that opening? Apartment 216. Go look for a large red box with gold trim. That's where I stored my shoes.
Aren't you coming with me?
You're why my shoes are ruined. You get me new ones. Go inside,
Hem
take the
buraya kadar
shoes,
getirden
and
de
leave.
bir şey oluyor ya.
And don't touch anything else. Got it?
Neden benimle gelmiyorsun?
Hey, look, you got me suspicious, Lawan. What's going on?
Just go get him, would you? You climbed the fucking TV station tower. You can climb into an apartment.
It depends on what's in there. Fine, chicken.
Hadi gel gidelim Lavan, boş ver.
What are you waiting for, Gajo? Want me to kick your ass up there?
Açık zaten. Yo açtım.
Ben de açtım. İnhibitor konteyner.
Nerede, yukarıda mı? Burada mı?
100 katta mı?
Ya da buradadır.
I'm inside.
Don't touch anything. Just get those shoes.
What's in here that's got you so spooked?
Evet, üst kattaymış.
İyi de burayı da güvenli şeyi aç.
Yok yok. Yok, burada. Al şunları.
Araştır. Ne oldu?
Cool. Wonder if it works. Our mixtape. This is not like the one I know.
Gel bunu yap.
Inhibitor container nearby.
A guy's boots? It's a cozy place. Wow. Lawan. Who would have thought?
Buradan.
Did you find them yet?
Ah be abi.
Lawan? You look almost happy.
Şimdi bir sır öğreneceğim.
Hakan çıkıyormuş bir de burada.
Pretty cozy nest. You shared it with someone. Does he still live here, or?
Nobody lives there. Just find the fucking shoes and stop asking dumb questions.
Why'd you ditch it for that den at the fisheye?
Because that den is my home. I took all I needed with me. Except for the shoes, that is.
Looks like they spend a lot of time here. Hey, Lawan, I found your shoes.
Great. Now get the fuck out of there.
Aw, but it's quite the love nest with the wine and the view and the music. I mean, I'm starting to see a whole new Lawan here. And you know what? I don't blame this guy, whoever he was, for liking her.
Fuck you, Aiden.
I didn't... Lawan, wait. What? Hakan. Oh, you bastard.
Harbi Hakan ya.
Evet.
Ben de
Love
odasına
alters
dedim.
not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out, even to the edge of doom.
Aa,
Shit, Lawan!
aa. Ben şaka yaptım, beni ciddiye aldı oyun.
Ok buldum. Gel.
Aa, ne yapalım?
Bakayım. Yaya bakayım.
Bak.
Benimkinden iyi mi? İyiymiş.
Benim bulduğum 99.
Benimki de.
Olaya bakar mısın? Hakan
Ya
her
bitmedi.
yerden çıkıyor. Ha?
Daha da çıkacak o. Biraz spoiler gibi oldu ama vallahi öyle.
Abi her yerden çıkıyor da. spoiler gibi de olmadı. Git oğlu it. Olmadığı masa yok.
Luan, are you there? Come on. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Just meet me on my rooftop. Get there and wait for me. You can give me the shoes and then fuck off.
It figures you'd end up at the place you go when you're pissed off.
Ha burası değilmiş. Yah be. Keşke atlamasaydım. Yukarı tırmanıp yukarıdan atlardım paraşütle. Şimdi yolu uzatıyor. Ben tekrar aynı yere çıktım. Hop. Aynı yerdeyiz ya.
Kanka bu yan yürümenin var ya. Yere düşüyor.
Altında bir tane kutu buldum. Ama önemli bir şey çıkmadı.
Ben lavanın orada. Yok lavan altında galiba. Lavanı bekliyorum gel.
Geliyor. Geliyor. Neredesin?
Acımız yeter.
Bekle, etrafta başka bir şey var mı? Basit. Tamam. Uyu.
Uyumayalım bekleyelim. Da uyuma.
Here, I got your sneakers. You should also have this. I didn't realize you and Hakon had been together.
Why do you think he's so high on my hit list?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just because someone reads poetry doesn't mean they don't deserve to die.
Did you guys break up because he abandoned Frank, or did he abandon Frank because you broke up?
There's really no point in analyzing that now, Aiden. Whatever happened, it was a mistake, okay? I should have never been so naive. That's why I didn't want you snooping around. For fuck's sake, you could have just respected that.
I'm sorry.
Forget we went there. Just leave me alone.
Luan, what's going on?
You just don't give up, do you?
You should know that by now.
You should know I fucking hate whimpering.
Saying how you feel isn't whimpering.
Fine. Stick around if you have to, but don't interrupt me. I'm busy.
Getting drunk?
No, you dork. Looking at the stars.
Şu an arkada
Hey,
lezzetli bir
I can
şarkı
see the
çalıyor.
Big Dipper.
Bende de.
Aren't you brilliant? Except that's not the Big Dipper.
Oh, whoops. It was worth a try, though. You know any other constellations?
Yeah. Frank taught me a lot about the night sky back in the day. We were building the fisheye, and I'd climb the scaffolding all the way up to the roof. Frank would come up to tell me it's too cold, too late, and whatnot. But he always ended up telling stories for hours and hours. and I love to listen. The stars are so clear and seem close enough. You could grab them by the balls. Frank's way of putting it. Nice, huh? What about you, Aiden?
And what about me?
Do pilgrims get their hearts broken?
We tend to... Just forget it.
Wow. The shy type. Looks like your constellation is sickness.
See, whatness?
There. Look. The swan. When I stargaze, I always find the swan first.
You're making all this up to impress me.
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you impressed?
Pretty much.
Beyazları sorarsam yine sarıyı sorabileceğim değil mi şu an?
Evet.
So, did you meet Hakon when you were building the fisheye with Frank?
He and Frank used to hang out with each other a lot. They were friends. It's a simple story, really. I was a young girl looking for attention. He didn't mind having his fun. The good thing is, lesson learned. For life.
You still care, don't you? Otherwise, why make me go into the apartment?
Yeah, I care, Aiden. About the person I am now. That's why I didn't want to go back there. So the weak little girl that lived there doesn't get the better of me anymore. I used to hate her. Now, I'm so over her.
And that poem?
It's just words, Aiden.
Words mean things.
Love's not time's fool. Though rosy lips and cheeks, within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks.
Just words, huh?
Yeah. Just words.
Let's get some sleep.
Aiden, if I see Hakon, I'm gonna kill him. Simple as that. Don't try to stop me.
It's fine. But you know revenge doesn't make you feel better.
This isn't for me. It's for Frank. I will avenge everyone who died that night. A lot of stars winked out forever. Hakon talks big, but when it came down to it, he bailed on his friends and they died.
Ne it oldu it çıktı.
He showed his real face. Fucking coward.
Bana hiç korkak biri gibi gelme. Ne alaka ya? Ya
You can't
korkak
turn back
insan-
the clock.
True. But I can stop his fucking clock. And I fucking will. Yeah. Good night, Aiden.
Great. Now there's a pilgrim to deal with.
Good morning, Villador.
Ha, Frank eski yine.
A brand new world.
Frank'i de hayata
This is
döndürdük
your
ya
friend
bir
Frank
anda.
Broadcasting. Yes, that's right.
Vermeseydin yine aynı şekilde devam edecekti.
From the fisheye.
İyi oldu.
Now on, I'll be bringing
Diğer
you all the good news from around
dallama
the village,
zaten şey yapıyor.
helping transform
Bir
this
şekilde
city
yolunu
back into
buluyor.
the community it once was.
Luan? Luan, you there?
Right, folks. Let's start this new chapter with some inspirational music for you.
Levan nerede?
Aiden, you there? Come to the canteen.
No offense, Frank, but I really don't have any more time for you. Matt was gonna help me find my sister, but I gave the tower to you instead, and now I'm fucked.
Calm down. Come to the fisheye and we'll talk. I might have an idea. I want to help you, Aiden.
Fine.
Frank de adam herhalde.
Be there soon.
Levan nerede? Levan.
Gitti.
Lan Levan. Becerin var. Basayım. Hadi bakalım. Şimdi Frank'e gidiyoruz değil mi?
Yok ya. Yeter. Ama şey yapalım. Bir ustaya gideyim, şu aldığım silahı yapayım ben.
Burada Frank'e gelmiş.
Ha, ha orada da varmış. Tamam, oraya gidelim.
Oraya gidelim. Frank'le konuşalım. Göreve devam etmeyelim.
Tamam, bir saniye.
Ben uçtum.
Tamam.
Luan, it's Aiden. Come in. Luan?
Babam bizi çok yoruyor.
Come on, Luan, answer me. You there? Ah, great. I fixed the transmitter, and now you go radio silent.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened.
Gel
It's about the
bekle.
only time I smile.
Tamam.
Then I see them goddamn.
Didn't move at all. But that won't happen to us. Don't we have a lot worse things to worry about? Well, sure. But there are plenty of challenges in our
Yarışmacımız
lives
Yaşar.
these days. I don't think my dad had to face challenges like we did.
Mükemmel
Time to
ya.
get back in shape.
Oraya göreve mi gitmiyoruz?
Frank will make night
Konuşacağız ya şeyle.
Tamam.
Elemanla konuşalım devam edelim.
Tamam, kaset var, bunu al.
Aldım.
Frank can barely recognize them. He had the energy of someone half his age.
Açın bakayım.
This is Frank on Radio Free Villador. Your neighbor, your city, once more and forevermore. Signing off.
Talk to me, Frank.
Look, we started off on the wrong foot.
İyi, en azından hatasını biliyor. Güzel, içki de ikram ediyor.
I'd like to correct that mistake. Have a drink. Yeah? For me.
Frank, I really don't have time for this. I have to find another way to find my...
Just listen.
Walt needs to access that GRE place. You get it? That's why we have to find that pilgrim. He's offering a lot of fucking crystals for what he's got. And a lot of boosters.
Do I have your attention now?
With those?
Renegades, yes.
But how did you...
The TV station used to be controlled by the military. They did more than just broadcast from there. Thanks to you, we can now listen in on the enemy. It appears that Waltz is looking for the same database you're after.
But the observatory is completely soaked with chemicals.
I have no idea how this GRE crap works, but Waltz sure seems to know. Maybe the observatory's not the only place to access the database.
Is this conversation all you have?
For now. But if we got close to their position and hacked into their frequency, we could collect more intel on Watts' plans.
How?
The transmission you heard was intercepted near an old military antenna in the wharf, just south of Marchand Lane. If we activate that antenna, it'll boost the signal and we'll be able to hear everything they say. Every syllable. And you'd know exactly what Waltz is up to.
It'd be quicker if I could just find him.
You're impatient, I understand. I know what it feels like to have wasted too much time. But you have to tread carefully. Remember, you said Waltz turned the power back on. Then the renegades invaded the central loop. There's something going on. So best to collect as much intel as we can before you confront him.
So, you think Waltz ordered the renegades into the central loop?
Well, until now, the Colonel kept him on a short leash in his stronghold. But the savages we've been seeing lately, what the fuck? Something must have changed.
One of the PKs told me that Waltz is after something called, X-13.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Bir şey de bil.
Tell me more about these antennas.
The military installed them on the tallest buildings to blanket the entire city. They're extremely hard to access, but all we need is the one nearest to where those renegades were based. When the signal's stronger, we'll be able to hear everything they say.
Hala buradasın değil mi?
Now the good thing is, it's the closest antenna to the canteen.
Buradayım burada.
You shouldn't have trouble finding it.
Ne oldu?
Düştün mü diye.
He.
Right, anything else before I get going?
Oh, one more thing. Look at that poster, Aiden. Night Runners used to abide by that creed, live by it. I used to think we were as torn apart as that piece of paper. But the creed still means something. And if you increase the range, I can contact the remnants of the old Night Runners. Some must still be alive.
I see it now. This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Not just to me, to everyone here. But there's one piece missing. Do you know why I hadn't thrown this poster away in all this time? Because of Lawan. When I saw her for the first time, she was maybe, 8, 9 years old. She was barely alive. She looked like she hadn't eaten in a year. And she was trying to help some kids get a crystal back from a thief. The guy was threatening them with a knife. He was twice their size, stronger, and she jumped on him, bit his hand so deep that his screams were heard as far away as Old Villador. After that, she gave the crystal to one of the boys and left. She didn't get anything out of it. She didn't have to risk it. I looked at her and thought, this is all we have left. As humans, we can fight one another. Everybody just for themselves. Or, no matter what, we can stand up for each other. Then I wrote down this credo. That little girl helped the Night Runners become who they were for years. And if we are to be reborn, we cannot do it without her.
Why not without her?
You see, she's a tough one. Maybe too tough. I trained her, helped heal her wounds, but never healed the biggest one. Revenge. She's built a mighty thick wall around herself. Can't seem to let go of her anger. If she doesn't, it could destroy her. I know. Drunk calling the kettle black, right?
I'm in no position to judge, Frank.
Thanks. No one's so fucking obsessed with her kill list. She needs to throw that damn thing away.
Otherwise, it'll kill her.
Let's hope she's better fighting them than I am.
What are Lawan's demons?
Almost too many to count. But Satan himself is at the top.
You mean Hakon?
You know him?
Yeah, we've met.
Tanışmıştık.
It all
Bence
came down to the
tanıştık ya.
TV station mission. Hakon was against that from the start. Got Killian on his side. He said it was suicide. But I know the
Killian
truth. The
hatırlamıyorum.
fucker chickened out, plain and simple. Till then, he wasn't just a night runner to me. I thought he was leader material. But he didn't have our backs. Tore the creed in half before he bowed it, and with it, tore apart the night runners themselves. Fucking coward. Didn't deserve to lick Lawan's boots. Look, I'm starting to get pissed off, and we should focus.
What about Hakon killing Lucas? That took some balls.
Sure, but they weren't his balls, they were Waltz's. Hakon's just the guy's lapdog now. Sit, roll over, assassinate.
That's true. Neutered dogs are even more obedient than they were before.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Then go get him. I'll be on the radio. You remind me of Lawan, before she became obsessed with that goddamn hit list of hers. I'll get ears on the renegades for you. I'll find out what Waltz is up to. I promise.
I promise. Vay be.
Nerede atölye? Yukarıda.